competitive and harmonized electricity market within the continent. It became very apparent that in order to accelerate energy access within the continent, we have to take a regional integration sort of approach. So the African Union Commission, working very closely with AUDA-NEPAD as well as its partners, have been focusing on implementation of infrastructure, energy infrastructure projects in the continent as well as the market, which will assist in attracting investment, pulling private sector financing, as well as identify the gaps and barriers of creating this market. Currently, Kevin, as you have asked, the roadmap we have for the fully operationalization of the Africa single electricity market, we expect by 2040 we'll have full operations of this market. What we are doing at the moment as the AUC, working with our partners, including the power pools and the regional regulators, we are developing instruments. These are the key instruments, the mechanisms which will facilitate us develop or support harmonized tariff mechanisms. I think we heard some of these being highlighted this morning in the fire chat. We are also working on developing protocols, guidelines, and regulations which are very key, which will facilitate the trading of electricity within the power pools and inter-power pools, which means within the regions. And in addition, to be able to facilitate this, we are working in enabling and establishing, as well as capacitating the regional regulators with the market rules, which will help in also facilitating the trading between the power pools. If you allow me, Kevin, just to conclude, is there is a very good, or I should say the M300 is fully aligned with our continental initiatives of the AFSEM and the CMP as Agenda 2063 flagship projects, in the sense that they all are targeted to financing concrete actions which will accelerate energy access within the continent, attract private sector investment, bring out the needed reforms in the electricity sector, provide regional of power integration, as well as expanding markets. And as I close, Kevin, if you allow me, is what we believe is we need to build synergies and harmonize on these various initiatives so that they will complement each other and we can attain both objectives of the AFSEM CMP and the Mission 300. And I thank you.
African actors and supporting the Africa single electricity market and CMP. Please tell us more about this project because it will become a very interesting part of the jigsaw.
Thanks a lot. Good afternoon to everybody. I just want to continue where I ended in the previous panel when I said apart from the financing, also regulation is essential. And I would say the African single electricity market and the CMP are very much in the core of what needs to be done cross-border on the continental level. I would go even a bit further. BMZ is not only cooperating in the energy, on the energy markets and energy systems with our African partners, but also on the establishment of the African Continental Free Trade Area. And I would say, no, I am convinced it's impossible to create an African Continental Free Trade Area without a single African electricity market. And it is also impossible, or maybe not impossible, but extremely cost intensive to reach Mission 300 or even more the overall 2030 agenda target, providing electricity for each and everyone, not for 100 million, not for 200